How up there in YouTube? It's your boy Josh Shop.
It's your boy Tay.
Back again with another YouTube video. So this time we're gonna do Daredevil Born Again episode 4 review. But before we get started, just gotta give you a warning. We may discuss spoilers. Not gonna do a play by play, but we may discuss spoilers. I just want to give you a warning. If you haven't saw episode 4, stop it right now. Or if you haven't seen it at all, you can go back and watch all our reviews too. Well,
Yeah.
follow us. I'll do a weekly review on this. All right.
Hell yeah.
All right, so Tay, first reaction, episode 4. Anything stood out?
Uh, well, we can start with the beginning. When we find out that you know, Matt finds out about Hector being killed.
Yeah, White Tiger.
And, yeah, the White Tiger suit. He actually got it in evidence, like as an evidence bag. Um,
Hmm.
and he finds out about how Hector got killed or whatever the case may be. Um, Then we see his niece comes in. If you didn't know, if you haven't been a fan of the comics,
He gonna be the
or
new White Tiger.
she'll
He's
be the
pretty much.
she'll be the new White Tiger at some point of
Uh, they
Daredevil
might
series.
say that. I think they might say that for season 2. Might be
Yeah,
able to tell
yeah,
that.
yeah.
It's possible they can do it this season if they time jump. Possibly. I don't know if they're going to time jump.
But I
I'll
think
probably
definitely, yeah, it's definitely gonna be
I'll
season
say
2. Yeah,
yeah.
definitely season 2. It's definitely gonna be season 2.
Uh-huh.
I think like I said, I think it's gonna be a time jump as well. Um, for that character. So yeah, we actually see her. Uh, I don't know if Matt gave it to her or she's gonna eventually get it. Um,
I don't believe he gave it to her. They be trying to hide what
yeah,
happened.
yeah,
Actor. Because she's fairly young. They didn't want to just like
exactly.
yeah. If
Um,
you go back and watch it.
yeah. So yeah, they found out about that. Then it goes to like Matt, like throughout most of the episodes this season so far is conflicting between him staying a lawyer and him going back to be Daredevil, like
Devil.
in
Yeah, I see the
costume.
conflict.
Yeah,
Oh, what about Muse? They showed Muse,
yeah, they did show
going
Muse, like taking his next victim pretty much.
victim.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you didn't know, that's another character. That's in the comics. He's one of Daredevil's. One of one of Daredevil's main villains in the comics. He is a
But he's the
serial.
main villain of this.
Yeah, he's
He's
the
the
main
main villain of this season. I don't. We You saw it if you watched it. You probably got it by now that he's gonna
villain.
be the main villain. Yeah.
Yeah, because once
Trying
you
to
saw,
avoid saying it. I'm trying to avoid saying it to not ruin it. But
yeah. But if you know Muse, Muse is
Mhm.
one of the top Daredevil villains outside of Bullseye and Kingpin, of course.
Yeah. And
Yeah, he,
you forgot his blind echolocation thing doesn't work against Muse. So
yeah,
if they follow it, I don't know if they're gonna do it based on a comic book that follow that script to
if
the
they
to
follow
the
that
T,
script, yeah,
but
exactly.
yeah, to the key, but yeah.
Yeah, but we do see the introduction. We do see him full use look. No human, nothing. He's just in his look. Um, and we find out he's actually behind the paintings in the buildings as well.
Yep, the
Also,
mirrors.
all the
For
murals
sure.
in the city has his logo, like has his pretty much his signature at the end of each
Mhm.
picture now. Which they wasn't in episode 1 or 2 at the time, but now they did like kind of like CGI'd it in pretty much or wiped it in. Um, so that Muse was the one behind the murals. Um, I guess King. I mean, we find out Kingpin don't like. We built this city too much.
We built this city. Yeah.
Mm.
Well, I'm trying to think of most of this. Uh, the biggest. Do you want me to say it or I'll wait? So Matt, pretty much in this story as a lawyer,
Mhm.
pretty much was helping a shoplifter. I think his name is Leroy. Pretty
Leroy, yep,
much
yeah.
throughout this case. Is that that was pretty much on the lawyer side. On the superhero side, he was conflicting this. Should he
Yeah,
be a lawyer or should Daredevil come back if you get gist of it?
yeah,
Probably the biggest reveal got to be the Punisher, which
yeah.
we knew they was going to reveal the Punisher. Hopefully, I didn't steal your thunder, Tay. I didn't steal your thunder, but that was like a big reveal.
We knew
But
he was gonna be. We knew he was gonna be in the next episode because they
Tay, Tay,
used
Tay, they've been talking about the Punisher since episode one.
one
if
exactly.
you go back
But
and look, they say he need to be punished. This
but the real
Punisher tattoos.
yeah, but
It was
the
like
real
obvious. They was going
yeah, but the real was when the dude actually wore the vest. Like he wore the vest with
to
the
do
actual Punisher logo on the joint. Like
it. Mhm.
like I was like, he's definitely got to be in the next
Also,
episode
also part of the evidence that the bullets was custom made with the Punisher logo.
with the
That was a
Punisher
big
logo.
reveal.
Yep.
And Matt uses echolocation to find the bullet.
Yeah.
Like yeah. So
Which it was that was kind of dope seeing he could still use that because we don't see
mhm,
him use it as much, but the
mhm,
fact that he used it this time to actually locate the bullet or the casing, I was like,
mhm.
oh, now they about to find out there's really cops like that did it. Like this gonna be, what I'm saying? Um, because I think is that how he found Frank? Was the case?
To a degree, it seems like he sort of knew what Frank was to a
Yeah,
degree. Yeah, like he was in the basement of a building in his Punisher layer.
yeah,
Yeah,
like
but I
like
wonder what Punisher was planning. It looked like he was planning something when he walked in.
he did have the whole city board like thing
Yeah.
going. Yeah.
Mhm,
So maybe no, this might be him after the events of season one of Punisher. This might be right after when him going after those people
mhm,
that killed his family. This
mhm.
might be a play off that. But I
It's
also
possible.
yeah. But I also think this is going to be a play of him taking down those cops as well.
I think this season I think he's gonna be more involved in this season. Like
Yeah.
he's probably going.
I think we're
That's
about
my
to get
gut is telling me. I
I
could be
think we're about
wrong, but that's my gut.
Yeah, we definitely about to get that. Not to steal your thunder. I think we definitely
Go
going to
for
get
it.
that Punisher and Daredevil team up like we always wanted to see. I think that's what's
Yeah,
going to happen.
you stole my thunder, but I let it slide this time. I got you next episode. I'm just-
But oh, I mean, let's get to the other dark side of this whole episode. Mr. Kingpin himself, Mr. Fisk, outside of the kids
oh
singing
yeah.
and the people singing at his
Mhm.
at his I guess whatever meeting he had. Let's get to it with him and Vanessa. Them doing their therapy session. He find out that Vanessa was out this joint, for the streets the whole time he was locked up.
Hey. Your man did disappear. He did hit a ghost. He did ghost her though.
She was standing right there when he was getting his butt whipped. Like I was like, you thought he was not gonna go to jail after that?
Yeah, but
Yeah,
you also gotta look at the fact that he disappeared after he got shot.
that's true. I mean, he got shot in
He
the
did
eye.
disappear. He hit the ghost. He hit the ghost. He disappeared on him.
Yeah, but the find out, but for real to find it out at therapy, marriage counseling, like you really,
I think she shouldn't have went in details as much as she did in that. She should have just said I had a fling with somebody. She didn't have to go into details.
she went into straight detail with it too, and then she
Nah,
gonna
say she
try to
told it.
blame.
She told the prequel, the sequel, everything in between the story. I'm joking, but yeah.
And she also went in the joint and literally went with the, oh well, my father was my father abandoned me, so I felt like you did the same thing my father did, and I was like, ooh, yeah, you don't want to pull that card in therapy, like what the
Yeah, I get, you could tell Kingpin was very uncomfortable. Like you could obviously tell, but yeah.
it, it
Then the therapist hit the fake. Can I talk to you in private? Do you
exactly.
feel safe in your marriage? She said something like that. But I think Vanessa in this case is more manipulative, if you want to be technically.
She turned into Fisk from season three.
It's not the nice Vanessa we met
Exactly.
season one. She's a different
A-
person.
After she seen Matt literally whoop Frisk tail in that daggone penthouse. She has changed.
Mhm.
After
Oh,
Kingpin got arrested in that daggone penthouse, she has changed.
yeah, I agree with you on that one. I agree with you on
So it's I think this happened way I think her doing that was way
But
before King.
but I think one of the biggest reveal when your man was just eating dinner and your man was just in the cage next to him, like all
Yeah,
nonchalant about it. But
Adam
say
and
that explains why his knuckles is always bruised. It
because he was beating
explains
him
it
at
now.
yeah.
He's beating him.
Not only that, he your man is like really faking the funk. Don't even your man be eating like little omelets and shit in the morning? Like your man was
Yeah,
on a diet. And then they said that he like, you know what? Cheat day. Like,
he did.
your man got a full fledged plate out that drink and wine. I don't think I ever
Yeah,
seen that man drink wine this
what he
whole
was eating.
season.
I can't remember exactly. I think it was like pasta or something he was eating. Don't quote me on that. I can't remember. I
Yeah.
believe it was pasta.
It was like a marinara with marinara pasta with like sausages. That's all it was, truthfully.
Oh, okay.
But
Okay.
the fact that
Well,
he ain't had wine this whole season until that episode. That was telling me he was faking the funk about this whole mayor thing. That's telling you he's faking the funk.
oh man.
He hasn't even been
What?
drinking.
Trying to think of anything else in he want to rebuild Red Hook. Um, and then it got leaked because one of his
He,
so-called intern assistants is
we
cool with
already
one of the reporters.
Daniel did it. Daniel did it.
Yeah,
He
yeah, he did
even
it. He
said it.
slipped up. He slipped up. That's why they were trying to get him all liquor up in the club. If you look at it,
Yeah,
oh
yeah.
yeah, man, spill some. Tell us a little bit more. That's what it was pretty much doing.
That's
Over
why
that
you don't.
episode.
He should learn rule number one. You never get drunk around a reporter. You never know what could come out. Never get drunk around a reporter.
He trying to have a little. What I mean? I think he might be on or. You know.
Yeah, but yeah, you never get drunk around a reporter.
Hmm.
That's rule number one. You never get drunk around a reporter.
Mhm.
What else? What else? I guess the dude's name is Adam, who's in the cage. Is that a connection to? Is that the connection to Vanessa?
I guess. I think that was the person she had a fling with.
I was about to say because the way
Yeah.
they showed he's going to be a big player or some type of something in this whole thing.
Hmm.
So yeah, he's locked up in the cage. I hope Vanessa don't know. I don't think she does.
No, I don't think she know. She probably got an idea. I'm pretty sure she got an idea.
You think so? The way
He
she
just
make it, I
dis
mean,
he just disappeared. Say she could put 1+1 = 2 together.
that's true.
Mhm.
And then we could go with the other the ending. I guess if you want to say of the episode, the other ending of the episode is Matt getting back into the swing of Daredevil. Pretty much, we find out he got his lair pretty much of his suits
Yeah,
and
you got to figure out how my man going back in training, trying to get that rust off of.
yeah.
You got to get back in shape. It's the off season. I'm joking.
Um,
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, I like for real. I like the fact that they doing the slow build with him getting back in the getting back into the suit though. I like this
No,
small part.
but it's good they go that part because they show more of the storyline leading up to him coming back, not
Yeah,
just him just showing up coming back as Daredevil. It makes more
yeah.
sense now.
And then it's kind of giving me all right. I will say this, and I don't. I hope the people don't think I'm saying it like, oh well, this is about the same. No, I'm not saying it's the same. I'm saying this is the feel part. I'm saying this is giving me that season one feel, like when they did the slow build up to him getting into the suit. It's like that all over. It's like it's giving me that vibe again,
Mhm.
where it's like
Okay.
they didn't just put him in the suit automatic. Like episode one, yes, he was in the suit, but that was it. Like after that, it's a slow build back to him going back into the suit.
You talking about season one? He didn't really have a suit. He just had like a t-shirt with
The
his eyes
t-shirt,
cut open.
yeah.
I'm joking. I'm joking. That's a joke.
But it still was showing him being
Mhm.
Daredevil till he got his suit. Like that's what, like you know what I'm saying. Like I think what his suit ain't come until see what episode 5 of the of season
Crap.
one.
I don't know the exact, but you're about right. I can't remember the
Yeah,
exact what episode. Season one.
yeah, it was
That's
about
many
4 or
moons
5
ago. That was
episodes before they even put him in the suit. Like it was like it was
technically he had a suit, but it wasn't. It was like the Timu Wish version of it. It
pretty
was like
much yeah,
like it was like a Under Armour, a long sleeve Under Armour with like a
terrible
t-shirt
disguise.
with holes in
Yeah, it was a terrible disguise.
it.
Terrible
with some
disguise.
with like some Dickie work pants. That's what he had. I'm
Yeah.
joking. I'm joking.
But no, it was but no, it by them going into this route of showing it, it's showing me that
Hmm.
they actually trying to stay with the source material, which
Hmm.
I think that's cool that they doing that, going with the source material. They
Okay.
did, but they did say they was going to stay with the source material with this because that they know this is one of they going to be one of their most anticipated shows. So they went back to the source with it. So I'm happy that they did do that. Um, and like I said, using Muse as the villain for this season, like the startup villain, makes sense to do that. Because now we could go any
Okay.
way with it. We could go New York Heroes for Hire. We could bring the Defenders back. We could bring some,
I think that's what they hitting at. I think
yeah,
that's what they hitting at in the
yeah,
future.
me
For
too.
future.
Yeah. I think at some point we're probably gonna see Jessica Jones in this at some point. I think more is gonna be season 2 more than this
Okay.
season. Like I said, I just think that they're gonna try to tie in more of the Netflix um characters into this.
Mhm.
Um,
Okay.
so
All
yeah.
right. But overall, but I did like one joke when your man who got locked up, your man Leroy said it
Oh
could have been the
yeah,
scroll later on the scroll. I'm just
yeah,
like, oh, this guy. So at least they mentioned scrolls.
yeah. So now that means
What
that
do you
secret
think?
ingredients.
I got a question. Do you think when they was talking about, remember when they was singing
Mhm.
to Fist, Mayor Fist? Do you think they was from Locke? Do you think that hinted at Doctor Doom a little bit, or that's jumping the gun?
Nah, because I think
Am I reaching? I know, like
nah, you're not reaching. I think a lot of people thought that that was a hint at Doctor Doom, but nah, I don't.
yeah. I'm saying like a hint, like they just trying to let us know we know Doctor Doom
Yeah,
exists in this world to a degree.
but no, I don't. Nah, I don't think it's a nah. I don't think it's a nah. I don't think it's an Easter egg or nothing like that. Nah, I don't think so.
Nah. I wouldn't say it's the Easter egg. I'm just like yeah, that was my like you know
Hail Mary type of thing.
that was my Hailberry 3 seconds on the clock. It's like I
Now
was
I
like
will.
oh okay.
Now I will say this. I think before,
Uh,
and this is you can call it a prediction, whatever the case may be. I do believe that Daredevil will somehow, some way, be a connection for the Fantastic Four. I do believe that.
it's possible they might mention something of the Fantastic Four.
Yeah, like a mention. You know what
Like
I'm saying? Because they got the Baxter building. That's why I was like, I wouldn't be surprised if they connect with Fantastic Four at some point.
to a degree. Okay, okay. Or they hint at something from. It's possible.
Yeah, yeah. Hint something from it, like maybe
Mm.
Reed, like they'll say something about like Reed Richards or something on an episode or something. Like Matt being a lawyer, finding out something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Um,
that they could do something like that.
yeah. Since he's like technically he is the male version of She-Hulk when it comes to superhero. He is the lawyer, the attorney for a lot of superheroes. Like,
Don't break up that tragedy of a series. Disney Plus series. Please don't bring that up.
but he is though. He is the male superhero
You
attorney.
know, but you had to bring She-Hulk in this. That was very foul of you to do that. Very low of you to do that. Very
Hey,
low.
they dated.
I expect better from you. I'm just letting you know that I expect better.
Hey, they
From you.
dated. They actually dated in the comics. So hey, I mean, it is what it is.
Hey,
They
it's a
dated.
joke. I'm joking. I'm joking.
I know,
I'm
I know,
joking. I'm
but
joking. I'm joking.
yeah,
People in the audience, I'm joking. I don't.
but
All
that's all
right.
it is.
So, but overall, what would you give episode 4 rate of 0 to 10? Zero
I've
being
been
absolute worst.
I actually been pretty consistent with it. I'm still going to give it a solid 7 point. I say 7.6.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it about a 7.6, only because they introduced the Punisher. I'm
Yeah,
glad he back. I think we knew he was going to eventually appear. We
yeah,
we know because they kept hitting at it.
yeah. I knew it was going to be like 4 or 5. They was going to bring him. Like, yeah, because it was bound to happen. Especially well, like I said, all the Easter eggs were from episode 1 till now. He was going to
Mhm,
show up eventually. I,
mhm,
Me personally, I thought he was going to be more in action, but I'm happy that they showed him, like you said, him planning something because you can clearly see he's
mhm.
planning something.
Yeah,
So,
you think he
um,
going after the Punisher cops? That's what I'm.
you know what? That's what I'm thinking. I'm actually thinking
Yeah,
that's what is about to happen.
that was my prediction. I didn't want to say it still a thunder because I think that's what they was alluding to, but I could be wrong. I could be wrong. But
Because they it could be the cops. It could be the cops and the people that killed his family. Like it could
yeah,
be
I
both.
say it could be a combination of both.
Yeah,
But when you said he could still be certain other people who killed his family, that makes sense. That actually makes sense in the timeline.
yeah. And then
Mhm,
truthfully, if I'm Marvel, truthfully, I mean I know there's so many ways they did it. It would make a whole lot more sense to have like those corrupted cops, or at least somewhat the I guess if you want to say an old head of those cops is the one that killed his family because he turned rogue or something. Like, or he did something he wasn't supposed to do, and that's why they killed his
mhm.
family.
Yeah.
But then it would defeat the purpose because you're using his logo for the things that he don't do. But it makes sense by him using the logo of doing everything that they doing because of the fact that that's not what he does.
Okay.
So
Okay.
it's it's the logo thing. You know what I'm saying? Like we're going to use it for
Okay.
our purposes. You're going to use it for even though this is your logo, but we're going to use it for our purpose.
And they at least could have made it like like the cops colors or something like that. I'm trying to think of something they could have put an alternative spin to it, but hey, I could be wrong. Creativity went out the door. They said, "Oh
Yeah,
no, we just gonna
yeah.
take it. we just gonna use it." All right. So I give this about a 7.5. I'm gonna give it a 7.5.
Okay.
You said a 7.6.
Yeah.
It's about on the average. But this season so far has been great. I actually enjoyed it.
The
This
writing is
season so
actually
far.
amazing. Yeah,
Yeah.
the writing is amazing.
Yeah. So
Like,
I think we're going to end it here. But
yeah,
I want to thank everybody for watching. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, follow us on Twitter. We have a Facebook group. Please join that too as well if you like. All right. Peace and hair grease.